Hey Mom L, it's Dustin Ivy. I'm here with another roll call edition. Today we're with Officer Zach Siler. He's one of our patrol officers. He works night shift on B shift. That's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Zach, I'll let you tell about yourself. How long have you been with our police department?
So I started with Mom PD back in August of 23. So I'm going up on my, I guess I'm going on my 3 year now.
So you came from the Arkansas Department of Corrections, correct?
Yeah, it was back in 2016, and I worked there for about 6 years as a gang coordinator. Promoted to sergeant, wound up doing that for about a year. I left the Department of Corrections, wanted to start kind of transitioning to a more street, oriented position. So I went over to Pulaski County Sheriff's Office. I was a deputy for about a year, working on their detention side, hoping that they'd, put me in a car and let me drive around in circles.
Yeah.
But didn't get an opportunity to, so I ended up leaving there and working as a fleet mechanic, kind of adjacent to the sheriff's office for a couple of years, until I wound up getting this position here.
Yeah, and you're a Maumelle guy, right? You've been here a while in the city.
Yeah. So I've lived in Maumelle probably for 25 years.
Yeah. So you're like me. I grew up out here as well. So
Yeah.
Been here a long time, and this is home.
Yeah.
And work. So there's a balance. So.
This is where my friends were. This is where I met my wife. My kids have been born and lived here their whole lives, and so this is home.
Yeah. So how many children do you and your wife have?
We have 2 kids. My son Clayton is 2 years old, and then my daughter Riley is just born. She's a little over I guess 9 months old now.
And we've talked about in other videos, you're creating a SWAT team. We've been working on that for about a year now. You're a part of that. So what's that like for you?
Yeah. So actually, the SWAT team is probably one of the things I've been, proudest of as far as like personal accomplishments of mine. And the PT for that's it's a pain, but I'm close. I've been working hard to get there, so I'm hopeful by next month that I'll be able to meet the mark on it. But
yeah, you're doing a great job, man. That's awesome. So what do you and your family like to do when you're off work? Talk about outside of police work. What's something y'all like to go do?
Sure. So, I really do work a lot, but whenever we really get a little bit of downtime, the kids are so little, we're winding up stuck with the easy to view entertainment stuff. So we'll go to like the zoo or the aquarium, or my son loves looking at fish, and if I knew how to fish, he'd probably love it.
And y'all are pretty active in your church.
Yeah, we're pretty active in the church. My wife sings. She's on the praise team at our church. Most beautiful voice you ever heard.
Hey, I heard her sing last weekend. It was pretty awesome. She does a great job.
Yeah, I love my wife. She's super awesome. She's very, very active in the church. I'm super proud of my wife. She does so much. I honestly don't know how she has the energy to do everything she does. I get too tired.
Yeah. That's mamas for you, man. They power through it. So you're winning brownie points talking about her on the video.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna watch the video. Yeah. I'm 100% confident.
Yeah.
And if Chandler doesn't include all of this, then I'm gonna be mad at him.
I agree. You're the smartest officer we got, because you're the only one sitting here talking this much about their spouse. So no sleeping on the couch for you tonight. That's awesome, man. Our spouses and significant others and things like that, family, the police department, I think we have to do a good job of giving them recognition for being married to a police officer, or living with a police officer, or dating a police, whatever it might be, or being a parent of a police officer, because it's a different lifestyle to deal with the time that you work, and the working holidays and missing events and things like that. A lot of people don't realize that how that can affect a police officer's family too. So
sure, I think they get a lot of the stress that we carry home too.
They can,
especially if you get a rough day at work and there's that air about you from a bad day. You still have to be a parent. You still have to be a father. You still have to be a husband. And so we go home with a bit of a bad attitude.
Yeah, we're all guilty of that. That can happen.
My wife is one of the world's best at just kind of knocking me in the head a little bit and telling me to get my attitude right. But I couldn't be as good an officer as I am without the support I have at home.
That's good. Why do you think, as a hometown Maumelle guy, went to school here, lives here, why do you think someone should apply and want to come work for our police department? What makes this place unique compared to, somewhere else?
Well, I'd say the two biggest things, living especially in Maumelle, or wanting to move to Maumelle, this is probably one of the most engaged communities with our police departments that I've ever seen. I mean, the amount of love and care that we get from our citizens towards us as officers is just unparalleled compared to anywhere else.
Well, I tell you, we're glad you work here, and appreciative of you and all you bring to the table. And it's nice to have someone that they're truly invested in the community. They've lived here a long time. They want to do their career here, and be engaged with our community. And you fit that description to a T. So we're proud of you, and man, I'm thankful that you work here, man. You're an asset to the department. Maumelle, that's the end of this week's roll call. We will see you next week with a different officer. We hope you have a good week and look forward to seeing y'all again next week on our next video.